I worked as a paramedic for 2 years and I saw it. I dealt with families of men who had suddenly passed away. Heart attacks, things that happened at work, car accidents, gone. So while you are here, you're living, you're breathing, you have all the power inside of you to change anything that you want. Everything is temporary. So it's not a question of the issues that you have, it's a question of who are you becoming? What things do you need to take on board? What lessons is life trying to teach you right now? Because that is where the change happens. That is where leadership comes in. That is where your kids will look at you as a leader. When they see that you change, when despite adversity, when things get hard, it's a matter of learning. Walking up that hill, who kind of had thoughts of, I want to stop or fuck this? Because I had them as well, you know? Like I was there being like, fuck, like how far, you know? Why didn't you stop? What was the thing that was pulling you here? Yeah, you want to see a nice sunrise, but also it was like to not let down the fucking team. The same mentalities are the things that you want to be bringing into your family life or in your personal life, right? Everything in life is temporary. Everything that we go through, everything that is living is in a constant state of change. So if you're sitting there struggling with not being with your kids as much, not, you know, meeting new women or struggling with your job, it's all temporary. Pumped to be here with you guys. It's amazing. This whole experience and this program is really just about awakening everything within you that, you know, is all there, but it's just a matter of having a method to be able to get there. The whole idea of it was meant to be challenging and a way to unite everyone that was here, physically, mentally, and spiritually. To reach the goals that we all have, which is finding who we really are and then being able to improve every area of our life. You know, that is really the ultimate goal of everyone who is here, you know, and then other areas of our life being mother of our kids, connection with our kids, new women, you know, our work. And so the commitment was all there because everyone wants the same thing. So I brought in a friend of mine, Asher, because he's really good at, you know, the spiritual side of things and the archetypes of the king, warrior, magician, lover. Just expose them to more things, right? More knowledge, more learning to take home with them.
The king's got to spend time under the ground, you know, and the ice bath is part of that underground work, right? But I'll tell you what the other parts of the underground work is. The shit that you guys have been going through with you know, breakups from the wife and separation from kids and stuff like that. Let's not sugarcoat it. That is time spent under the earth. So you can look at that two ways. It hurts and it's fucked under there, right? But you know, you can learn so much about yourself under there.
Don't let the ego get in the way. If you really, really need to get out, do. But I challenge you to hit 2 minutes if you can, because that's when the physiology really starts to change. The whole idea here is just basically to just bring everything back to the breath. Don't worry about what's going on in terms of the sensations on the outside of your body. Just think about breathing in and out, in and out. Because when you first get in, it's going to be like, so you just got to come back to controlled breathing. Yeah, that's all you got to think about. And once you do that, the rest will just take care of itself. Learning is when it's in discomfort. That's why I say to you guys, like this under the earth work, you know, it's shit that, you know, you wished it wasn't, but at the same time, there's so much to learn about yourself.
They all committed themselves, they all did the tasks as they should have. You know, even with the ice bath, right, everyone was a little bit nervous, like, oh, I don't know about this and stuff, but, you know, everyone committed to it, you know, and everyone saw the benefits of it after as well, so it was awesome.
Something needed to change. If I didn't, I was heading down a downward spiral of destruction. It would have been jails, institution, or death, basically, if I just, and no family. If I continued doing what I was doing, I was gonna see none of my kids, have zero to do with my ex. The biggest takeaway for me this weekend is to not judge so much and not take everything personally. It's really the whole process of slowing down internally and processing and taking everything from in here to here. That's what I got out of it, yeah.
I want my sons to be better boys and men than I ever have been. Looking back, I was pretty lost in myself. Spent a lot of time on the booze, smoking like it was out of fashion, and just didn't have any clear direction, and I was searching for something. What we did on Friday with Asher being here, that was an eye-opening experience for all of it, because I've never done any of it.
Now the other one I was going to teach you is this one, because this is one of my favourite ways to hug a man, right? So put hand on their chest like this, okay? Hold each other like that, yeah? And then it goes like this. Take 2 synchronized breaths from the heart space. Feels amazing, doesn't it, right? Yeah. Fucking great to see 6 blokes doing this, seriously. Like, you're taking the big step, right? It's all good just to roll up and do this sort of shit. Fucking makes my heart sing.
The biggest thing that I want to teach my kids is that they can do anything that they want. You know, a lot of people, when I started this business, this group, this brotherhood, said that, oh no, it couldn't really be done, or there's nothing like that, like what are you doing? Because I could show myself that I could do it, that's a massive lesson that I want to impart on them, you know? I look at my breakup as my initiation into manhood. Everything that I thought was right was fucking wrong. I thought I was the bee's knees. I thought, you know, that she should be glad to be with me. I was the prize, and so everyone else should just like respect it and fall into line. But then when we broke up, it was just like, shut up. Your ego's smashed, and you're just in a very dark place. And so I needed that, you know, I needed that lesson so that I could go on this journey and ask better questions of myself. But really use the time, guys, right? Because having solitude is a very important part of being a man. The whole point of it is to be within.
I have definitely slowed down and looked inward rather than outward. I used to react a lot to situations. Reactions are typically straight off the bat and can end up coming out the wrong way, causing the wrong things to happen. So I've learnt very much to sort of slow down, look inward, and respond to things.
It's a brotherhood. You can be open and honest and get an honest reaction. I think about things before I do them. It's the way I react to different things that I need to notice and pick up on. And to be honest, it's been a blessing in disguise.
this sunrise here is a perfect representation of the life that we live, right? After every dark night must come the brighter day. This stuff that's happening right now, it's temporary. And if you can rest into the temporary nature of everything in life, the quicker the transition's going to be. As the sun is setting in one part of you, it's simultaneously rising in another. What man am I now becoming in order to have a happier life? In order to now feel fulfillment in the things that I'm doing? What lessons am I now needing to take on board? It's never ending, guys. It rises, it sets. It rises, it sets.